This ain't Texas.
Okay.
And I'm Dustin.
I'm Kaylin.
Okay, interesting.
And today, on the barrel,
Sir Davis Rye Whiskey.
are you sure about this?
What?
This looks like a dang cologne bottle.
Yeah, it really does.
Did you double check to make sure?
This is a bottle of whiskey. It looks the way that it does. And the way that it looks, I would say, is fancy as f***. This comes to us straight from Beyoncé's basement. Who's Beyoncé, you might ask? Well, if you're asking that question.
Get on out.
Oh my God, now you're the one doing accents. I thought we weren't doing accents on the show anymore. This ain't Texas.
I've never heard that before.
What? So this whiskey was obviously made for
All the single ladies.
which is not you. Oh, it is.
Maybe it's me.
That's the wrong hand. Prank.
There's not a lot on this bottle. I do see
No,
it
there's
says
not.
up here, rye whiskey finished in sherry casks. And then
Yes.
there's this little horsey on the front. Want to get up close there?
Absolutely.
See that? Pretty
So
cool.
it's gonna be a good day. We saw a horse, according to my sister-in-law Mel.
And on the back it says, 4 generations after Davis Hogue made whiskey on his land, his legacy is honored. Here, the complexity of rye is married with the elegance of malted barley, finished to perfection in sherry casks, a harmony of spice with sublime hints of fruit. Oh, God damn it, I just gave it away. Like nothing ever before, reimagined whiskey. Okay.
It's stuck in my head now. Oh, say my name, say my name. Say it, babe. No? There's so many, Caitlin.
I recognize that. I had no idea until you started singing every single one of them. Right, ladies first. Okay, that's a pretty good pour.
I think if you drink this, you get Beyonce's voice for 5 minutes.
I think there's an asterisk for that, and it's me.
I mean, look at this thing. This is, I gotta say, okay, look, so celebrity whiskey, right? Celebrity spirits in general. Sometimes a hit or miss, mostly a miss. There have been a handful that have actually been pretty dang awesome, okay? But I feel like whenever you're going into a celebrity whiskey, your expectations are just a little bit different, right?
No, I honestly pride myself on not having any expectations almost ever. I mean, I guess like the only benefit to having low expectations is that you might get, some really positive surprises sometimes, and you're probably not going to be disappointed that often because you already had your expectations low, but that's not a way to live. Just have no expectations, and then you're always surprised.
I will say though, if I see this bottle somewhere, not knowing it has anything to do with our Queen Beyonce, Queen Bee, as we call her, as all of us call her. If I see this bottle, I'm expecting some good stuff. I shouldn't say that because I think if you're sort of a seasoned whiskey connoisseur and you have shopped around for whiskey long enough, you see a bottle like this and you're probably like, all right, what's in there?
Okay.
You know?
You are gabbing way too much. You know what? If you haven't subscribed and any of what's just happened is even a whiff in your direction, that you might enjoy it again. And this is, just keep in mind, this is a different kind of episode, because it's not every day you drink cologne. Anyway, no, without further ado, I'm sniffing this. Stop it.
Whoa, that's a dilly nose.
Oh, it is. I had to get my nose in there further.
That's some fresh dill. You just
wow.
cut up and
okay,
then you
so
just slap
right
in
off the
between.
bat, I know that half of our followers, half of our current subscribers have literally just turned the video off. So for those of you who would like to do that, tune in next time.
No, they turned it off long ago when I started singing All the Single Ladies.
That's possible, but if they didn't, they for
Guaranteed.
sure turned it off when you started talking about dill. For some reason, dill is like a disliked thing. That's fascinating to me. I am a Midwestern gal, and
No.
I don't know about the rest of the
What?
Midwest. Is it just Minnesota that we are obsessed with dill and dill pickles and anything pickle? At the Minnesota State Fair, the biggest and like most sought after newer thing, other than a couple other things, is the dill pickle
Deep
pizza
fried ranch.
that Rick's puts out. No. Okay, we also love ranch. That is a known thing. I used to be in the service industry, and I pretty much knew anything somebody orders, you'd be surprised. Literally anything. Might as well just bring them a few sides of ranch. They're gonna ask for it anyway. It is true. But dill.
I don't even know what ranch is. It's like cream and herbs.
Heavy on the dill, and this does smell like dill. And you know what? I don't dislike it.
Sometimes when something first really jumps out at you, it's really hard to get off of it. Like, do the old...
Yeah. Like
the old arm
sometimes
sniff.
when I smell vomit right away, and then I can't unsmell it.
Yeah, man, that is a dilly nose.
Okay.
Oh, dilly bars.
It's not the same.
Would love to have dilly bars.
To Beyonce.
Oh, I was trying to think of another song. I mean,
Did you already sing Survivor?
yeah.
Oh, it's a dilly taste too.
Okay. So my initial reaction is not bad. When you said dill, in terms of ryes, it leans in the grassy, dilly, herb
It is.
realm more than anything else. It's a little thin. There's not a lot of complexity, or it's not very dense, it's not heavy at all. And it was all sort of wrapped in just like a sugary sweetness at the end. It took a little bit, but it became very sweet for me after that. And maybe I would assume that's the sherry cask coming in. So, I mean, there's that coming through, possibly.
Okay, stop talking. It is dill all day. It's dill all day on the nose. It's dill all day on the taste. I hear what you're saying, that it is wrapped in sweet, but I don't totally get that. If it's sweet for me, I have to search for it at the very end, and I do agree with you that it's a thin taste. Again, I am very new to all of this. I don't know how much longer I can say that, but for right now, I feel like I can still say it. And, one of the things that I would always read in the comments is people's discussions about how, like, if it's dill, I can't have it, or I don't like it, or whatever. I just hadn't really ever tasted that in any of the things that you've put in front of me. And I say put in front of me because that's generally how I taste anything. Except for Mystery Mondays, where I'm, Mystery Mondaying this guy over here. But...
Sounds personal.
Okay. They get it. But you have yet to put in front of me something that is super dill forward, I feel like. And if you did, I didn't smell it or taste it.
Okay.
This is one of, if not the first time that I've ever had something that's very dill forward on both the nose and the taste. Because of that, what I'm going to say is I like that because I haven't tasted that before, so that's just fun. But, because we don't like to say but in this family.
Ass.
And other than the fact that I really love dill, and that was a fun flavor for me to taste finally in a whiskey, it's not my jam. 10 out of 10 to Beyonce for pretty much everything else. Either way, I think we're gonna probably go through this faster than we go through anything else, because I think just like people might want to try it, and it's a fun and different thing, but...
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like, this doesn't taste bad.
No.
It's just, for me, it's not enough. for
No,
me.
it's kind of a...
But this is very drinkable.
Yeah, I do not want to spit it back in the glass.
Good. Rave review. I'm saying, like, this almost tastes like damn near like a liqueur. Like,
You
it's
really find that much sweetness on it?
yeah. Well, maybe it's a combination of the amount of sweetness there is and the fact that it's 44 proof, but it drinks like it's 34 to me.
Guys, a couple minutes later and
Like-
it's still dill. It's just dill.
It drinks very light. It's very drinkable.
Yeah.
This would make a fantastic mixer, honestly. Unfortunately, it lacks for, I think, an experienced whiskey drinker and whiskey lover.
Oh, yeah.
But I think for someone who...
What's the price point? Like 85? 80, 85?
I think it's like 80 to 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
She didn't sign it.
Well, where would we have...
I don't know.
Do you want me to sign it? I can sign it, Beyonce.
For $85, she didn't sign it.
Oh my God.
I mean, the bottle's probably worth $85.
Yeah.
That's probably half the cost, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool bottle. All in all, would I buy again? No.
No, but I wouldn't discourage somebody else from buying it and trying it.
I wouldn't
if they
either.
really wanted to.
If anything, well, it's not cheap though. That's the thing. That's the tough part.
If you've got like funny money to burn, I guess, grab you a bottle of Beyonce's whiskey. Or put in the chat, put in the comment section, like some of other like celebrity ones that you've liked. Like I am curious to try other stuff. Like
sure, I would be curious to get your thoughts. And there are ones that I haven't tried yet that I'd like to try, that I've heard good things about. But I'd like to get your thoughts on like a number of different celebrity whiskeys.
I would really like to try the Brothers Bond because you know how big of a Vampire Diaries fan I was.
I do. Who wasn't? You know.
I absolutely forced you to watch like reruns of that at points, but
I was watching that long before
that.
you, my dear.
Oh God. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and
we don't need any vampire.
Watching this fun one. And if this was just clickbait for you and you've never seen our channel before, I hope maybe it brought you in and you enjoyed it and you had a good time. And maybe you'll come back and maybe you'll watch some of the other ones. And maybe you won't. And that's okay. Or maybe you will. Tune in next time.
Hang on a second.
Oh, God.
Where does this come from? Where is this? Hang on. Distilled in Indiana. Okay. Finished, blended, and bottled by, did you already say that? No. David Hogue Distilling Company in Houston, Texas. So It is Texas after all. This ain't Texas. Also, is this glass? Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
Beyonce's gonna be just fine whether we like this or not.
So tune in next time when
I blindfold Dustin for Mystery Monday.
Oh!